Okay. That's that one. Wrong one. Hang on. There we go for that. And there we are. There we go. So, hello, chat. Today we are going to do a bit of modding and scripting. Today I want to set up some end of set things. So, for example, when you finish all waves in Fire... Oh, wait, hang on. Where'd my button go for my lights? Where did my light button go? Oh, there it is. Oh, the light isn't even plugged in. Isn't that perfect? Oh. All right. Today we're going to do some modding. What I want to do is make it so like after the end of a set start boons. This is the thing I made. I want to make it so like this first one is going to be a Falcon flies in and drops off ODST. I don't know why he does this. He just decides he doesn't want to be part of this anymore and flies off. I am curious to see how far he'll go though. No, he's just straight up trapped. I can't tell if he's slowly turning or not. Oh, cool. The bug is still there, where if you view Marines at a certain angle, there's a light underneath them. Oh, I think he's slowly turning. Nope, he just got himself stuck again. But basically, I want to get this guy to fly over onto... I think I'm going to make him fly on top of this little pad here, because this could be like a helipad spot. I might remove this giant antenna that's just here and have him drop off ODSTs here. Or I could just make him drop them off like at the top of these stairs. Didn't realize there was geometry under here. Normally if there's geometry under like stairs and stuff, the stairs won't actually work as geometry enemies can walk on. No, there's an ambiguous connection here? No way. It's so cool looking at maps from underneath, from like out of bounds and shit. Like, look how far this map goes out. This is geometry. Like, I'm pretty sure you could stand here if you wanted to. How much of this is geometry? Like, this is a massive fucking map. I'm pretty sure it's done because of the mission that it's based off of. But yeah, I'm going to make a Falcon spawn here and follow some things. I do need to set up a thing for it though. I need to set up some point sets. Script data, point sets. Here we go. It's like there's these ones. Where are these? Yeah. These are the ones for the phantoms. We want to make a new set for the thing. So we'll call this ODST drop off. Call this ODST drop off. I'll have more of these. I'll have like one that drops off an ODST, one that just brings a Falcon on overhead to fire down on enemies. I'll have like a lot. Dude, imagine living in a place like this. What the fuck? This one's straight up missing a window though. This one doesn't have a door. There's nothing inside? No. All right. So if he spawns here, I think if I hold Alt, no. Okay, that's how you that's just how you copy in general. One of the buttons like removes gravity. Is it under here? Oop, nope. There was a button to do it. Shift? Not shift. I swear it was Alt. What was I gonna do? I was gonna figure out what the button was. There's a button I need to figure out. Oh, actually, first off, I need to go here. There we go. Yeah, I don't know how you do it with these. I could just do that and that. Have it fly over here. I want to do jetpack ODSTs because I feel like jetpack ODSTs are very underutilized. Like I feel like jetpack ODSTs are like very underutilized in the game. Here, we'll have it fly over here. Up we get. Up we get. Fly to about here. From there to there. And then have it fly down to here. Maybe have it go lower to the ground. Let's go into the objects, into scenery, and we'll remove we'll move this. We'll move this to like here where it won't fuck with the ODSTs. Drop off 1. Drop off 2. Drop off 3. Okay. So we'll save that and we're going to go into the scripts and we're going to I think I can just open Notepad++. I might need to add another. Would I need to add another? No, I don't need to add another one for that. Never mind. We'll make a command script. Let me open up these scripting documents so I understand what command scripts do and stuff like that. This is Halo 1. I want Halo Reach. Let me quickly check. Script, okay, script underscore command script. Go all the way back to the top. It's really difficult to show both Twitch and YouTube, especially in vertical view, what I'm doing. But okay, script. Let me do it for Twitch real quick. Oh, that's YouTube. Didn't realize that shared one. You know what? I'm going to switch YouTube's one to the full screen. Okay, that didn't work the way I wanted it to. I'm so small. Hang on. Okay, we're good. We're good. I'm not like ridiculously thin anymore. I'm not small. All right. I hope the script can be seen properly. Script command script ODST drop set start. AI place Falcon ODST drop. AI place. What did I call them again? ODST Falcon Squad. Okay. AI place ODST Falcon Squad. We want to do this. Now, I don't know if... PR1, R2, and then PL1. And then we'll try running that command script. And wait, how do I can just run a script, I believe. I can do like run command script or something. CS run command script. Okay, that didn't do anything. Let me check real quick. Oh, I never actually put in the script name. Hang on. Run command script ODST drop set start. Wrong number of arguments. Is that the wrong number of arguments? Falcon ODST drop ODST drop set start. Oh. There we go. Quickly map reset that. We can remove all the errors real quick so I can actually see. Yeah, I think I actually have to spawn the AI in. Yeah, here. They are flying away, unfortunately. All right, so the AI needs to be spawned in first. So I don't want to place that squad with the command script. So what I want to do is I want to This will have to spawn in. Then I'll run this script. I forgot that I have to do other things first. Compile scripts. So I spawn you in. Then I do this. And ODSTs will already be loaded into it. Awesome. That's exactly how it should work. So... I'm going to check the Falcon's tags to see what the passenger seats are called. Vehicles, human, Falcon, Falcon vehicle. What is L2? L2. Save. Compile scripts. Spawn in. Okay, so I think I want them to... Huh. R1. L2. Okay, that's there. We're L1. Okay, they're just going to choose random seats. Gotcha. That's how that works. I also just realized I didn't have multi-chat open. Let's go. Oh, bench is the other one. Board. PL1 weapon. So if I do that, compile, save, and displace. I didn't mean to spawn in. Only one of them got a seat. You guys can vanish. Okay, so I think R2 is the only one getting a seat now. Remove this. Compile again. I think left weapon is getting the seat. What is the other weapon called? I don't know if I spelt it wrong or not. Did I spell it wrong? I'm not spelling it wrong. Oh, that's the right side. The left one isn't getting in the thing. What is left? No, left is right. R1. Okay. R2. R2 and left 2. That's what I was doing wrong. So I want them to be on either side of the things. Goodbye, Falcon. Enjoy your journey into the unknown. Why do I keep pressing tab? The one thing about Combat Evolved is it doesn't do that, and I think I almost prefer it that way because of this. And that's just my muscle memory. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I don't know why the ODSTs hold on like that. All right, awesome. Except for this guy. This guy got left behind. So just do R1 then. Then we need to make this Falcon fly somewhere. The poor ODST is just standing there because he got left behind. Fly 2. Okay. CS fly 2. What did I call it again? Fly 2 ODST drop off dash drop off 1. So it'd be, let me share this with you. It would be ODST drop off fly, was it flying? Drop off underscore drop underscore off 1. Save that. Okay, no errors. So we'll spawn this in, give it the command script. The ODSTs will get in and it'll fly to the first point. And then he's going to stop and he's going to... Oh, he's not going to fly away. Okay. And then the ODST is going to jump out. Yeah. Dude, I've never seen this anime. I don't think any Marines stand on this part of the thing. They probably do on Exodus, but I never stood by to watch them jump out. It's actually a pretty cool animation. This man with the hands on his legs. Okay. That was exactly the type of script I needed. So we bring this back up. And then we just do 2 and 3. 2, 3. And then we make sure that they're not fucking floating in the sky too high to the point where they actually just die off the thing. So that spawns in. It gets the command script. He'll fly there. I forgot to compile scripts. Compile the scripts first. Little bit of an oopsie daisy. So you get spawned in. You get that. We'll have to spawn him higher so he doesn't like get stuck on this surface. So he'll fly there. He'll move to the next point. And then he'll turn and he'll fly overhead here. And he'll float there. And then the Marines will get out. The ODSTs will jump out, land here. That might be a bit too high. We'll figure it out. And then I need them to fly away and despawn. But that's working well so far. I've always wanted to learn how this stuff kind of works. Command scripts have been something I've had a problem with. And I can make him look in a direction too, can't I? Fly to and face. Here we go. Fly to and face. With given tolerance. Within the given tolerance. I'm assuming that means if there's an enemy nearby. Yeah, we probably don't want the Falcon with the gun pointing at the building. So we'll have him look at this point set. Look at me. And then we'll bring up the scripting again. Fly to and face. Is it the same way? Okay, yeah. You do it the same way. You do it the same way. So I just copy this. Space, that. And we do look at me. Back in game, we compile the scripts. We'll do a map reset so there are no falcons sitting around. I gotta delete them. I gotta remember to delete them. I'm going to quickly Command A, Command C, and I'm gonna comment that out in the thing. Use this to drop off ODSTs. All right, it's commented out so I can use it. That's just a reminder for myself. So we've done that. Now I do run the command script. The falcon's up there. I might put it back a little bit so that it doesn't do that. Be up there. That's so cool. Can I make them face afterwards? CS face, okay. Back to scripting. CS face ODST drop off dash look at me. All right. Compile. This is fun. I like scripting a lot. Wait, wrong number of arguments. I forgot to get rid of the and face part of the last script. I just removed the facing part. Compile again. Wrong number of arguments for this one. Apparently I did something wrong with this. Check again to make sure it's not a fluke. Yeah. Just look at me. Trying to think of what I did wrong. Hang on, let me... try that. Compile. Okay, so something's wrong with CS face. CS face. The only one that's in the file. probably remove a bunch of these other things I've got. Wonder why that won't work. What's wrong with the command script I'm doing? Or what is wrong with the command script? Oh, I see. Is it because there's no true? It's because there's no true? Okay. Run the command script. ODSTs are in the Falcon. Falcon's going to do his little fly around. Does not seem to be facing it. Doesn't seem to be looking at it. That's what I was doing wrong. There's a Boolean there. Maybe it needs to be a fly to and face. Because maybe fly to and face is how it works. Okay, let's try that. Because it could be that flying units have a different way of doing things. Go! Fly! This is actually really easy. And when this goes, I'm going to quickly do something. I think I'm bleeding. Yeah, there we go. All right. Now, erase. I'll be right back. All right. So that works. Now we have to tell them to exit the vehicle, which I'm pretty sure is the script is called unload. Fuck, I need to clean my keyboard at some point. Okay, unit string mapping. Let me quickly bring up the scripts again. Let me quickly check the unload. Vehicle unload. Okay, here we go. So that's how it works. And there's only one instance of ODSTs in this thing. So we would do vehicle. This is what I like about Notepad++, is that I get to, it's really good for scripting. It's not the same as, I believe there's a Halo script one. Vehicle unload, AI. Pretty sure I don't have to do that actually. I think you can still do this. AI vehicle get from starting location Falcon ODST drop not sure why it says Falcon back. Falcon underscore P underscore R2 AI. Actually, I don't think I need any more than that. I think that's all that needs. Let me check. Yeah, I don't think that needs like the specific squad. Scripts have been compiled. Now the ODST on the right seat should get out. So it's going to stop and turn. Yeah. Oh, that worked perfectly. Okay. Wait, that actually is amazing. So we want to do that for the other seats. So R1 and L2. And then we compile again. Place squads. Run a command script. Then I just have to give the ODSTs a location thing. There we go. ODSTs drop out. That's so cool. Oh, that works so great. That works so great. And then I just need to put in the script for this guy to fly away. And then, yeah. I also need to give these guys a thing. Give them a zone so they can move around. I don't think that gives them an objective, does it? No, it doesn't. That's good. Because if I give them any of the objectives, their instinct is to follow the player. If I spawn myself in, let me just make sure they're not instinctively there to follow me. Okay, they don't. Yeah, I don't want them to instinctively follow me. Fire teams? What's fire teams? That's follow the player still. If I give them that while they're up here, will they try to instinctively walk over? No. I need to make a separate one. If I can duplicate it, that'd be great, because I need to make a separate one for red team, because if they're in the survival zone, or not the survival zone, is it the survival zone? No, I think they're changing to the wrong thing, because the Spartans are being considered enemies. And like when it's 2 enemies remaining, they're being picked up as one. Is it in global firefights? Ah, they're getting absorbed, I think. I don't know. I'll see if I can I duplicate this? Okay, here we go. Oh, player followers. I'll call it Spartan followers. Spartan followers. Okay, do that. Okay, so in fire teams, they follow the player. Follow radius 3. I think that's all good. So now if I spawn myself in, let's hide all this real quick. AI allegiance human player. Just so they don't kill me on site. Yeah, then they'll follow me. Oh, wait, I never changed their thing. Parent, no. No parent. Tasks, fire teams. Yeah, they'll follow me around. Now that should stop them from being considered enemies. But yeah, this is red team, by the way. You got Alice, Jerome, and Douglas. Let me remove that. I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick because I really do need to go. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. Very sorry, very sorry, very sorry, very sorry. We are back. Hello there. Chemdog, as in like chemicals. How you doing, Nex? How you doing? All right. Oh. Yeah, no, I was just testing to see if I could get the thing working. If I could just get multi-chat working. Let's see here. Make sure this works still. Oh. Run the command script. I'm running scripts. I feel like a hacker. I overslept from a nap. Fair enough. Yeah, look at that. And they're going to run down. Can't remember if I got these guys set to follow or not.
Well, thank you.
Oh, thank you. I think I might get the Spartan followers. Set them in the Spartan followers. I might set them up to like... I don't know if I should set these guys to follow or if I should set these guys to just defend an area. Because I'm thinking of making it so the ODSTs will stick around this building here. Just so like they don't like run around and get themselves dead. The jetpacks actually fit them very well.
I'm starting to get blisters on my trigger finger already.
I'm sure you are, bud. Or I can just make it so... Yeah, I'll make it so they defend. I'll make it so they defend, like, this area here. Or maybe make them spread out between this, and this. Like, keep them in the built-up... No, I'll just keep them here because there are turrets and stuff around here. Spartan followers. New instance. Defenders. Rename this task to defense. Rename the task to defense. They don't follow the player. Okay, you can make them follow a squad if you want to. Magic player site we can keep. So we want these guys to be in these areas. All right, so hopefully they stay in this area specifically and they don't leave. I just want them to defend this area. Pretty sure this is up here for jackals, but they have jetpacks, that's fine. I don't know what this is supposed to be. Okay, I think that's it. Now they'll stay around these areas. I'll add these two on. That should work. Let's make sure. Put them in defenders. Give them the thing defense. Save that. Place. Run the command script. We just have to make sure they don't follow me. So if you look up, you'll see a falcon pop in. Yay! Fly around. Okay, yeah. What if I remove this area from the thing? Yeah, they'll move away from it. Yes, this is what we wanted. Why can't I remove these? There we go. Remove those areas. I want them to move outside. Yeah, here we go. What if I remove... If I move this to over here, will they move over there accordingly? Oh, it's where they look. Okay. Why do I hear a... Oh, this guy got stuck, did he? Poor guy. Let's get him out of that. Yeah, you're good. There you go. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is good. They stick around here instead of they stick around what if I delete directions? Okay, I think deleting directions just means they'll stick around in these zones. Yeah, here we go. And they can roam around now. What if I set it over here? Oh, is he running around? He's going to jump out. God, the jetpack is so cool. Yeah. Then they'll push up and defend. I do want to figure out how these objectives work better. But for now, where are the other ODSTs? One's over here. One jumped down here. Oh, he's by this rock. And then this one's all the way back here. So if I move this to about here, they'll all turn and look at this rock. They'll all turn look at this area. If I move it to, say, here, he'll stop guarding the wall. And then he'll turn around. Okay, that's how that works. So let's delete the directions. I'm going to go survival and see how that works. None of these really have anything. Here we go. It's a center, and then they all look away from the thing. How does that work? So they all point away from this. How do I make it so they point away? I want to see front bridge. That's that. Hey, Tanner, how you doing? You've just caught me learning how objectives work. Is that the ODST city? No, this is the firefight map from Exodus. I'm currently trying to set up a thing where after every set, it randomly rolls the dice on what gets dropped off. So I've currently got a thing where I haven't figured out how to make it so after the set happens, but I've set up a command script for a Falcon to fly in and drop off some ODSTs. Oh, I deleted a squad by mistake. Yeah, you can't Command Z that, can you? What was it called? I meant to erase it, not delete it. Oopsie daisy. Hang on. I can remake this. It's going to be easy. Falcon. ODST drop. Pilot 1. New instance. Trooper. Spawn point. Now, did I name this Falcon Back by mistake? Falcon Back. Save. Oh. There seems to be an issue with the Marine here. Driver. Did I do something wrong? I'll figure that out in a moment. That just reminded me of how objectives makes the AI Warthog driver outside brake. Wait, you delete the entire squad or rest the AI? I deleted the entire squad by mistake. I may have done an oopsie daisy. It was called Falcon ODST drop. Yeah, Falcon ODST drop. Hey Nex, how you doing? The fuck did I do wrong here? Why is it summoning? Hang on. Compile scripts. Okay, there we go. There seems to be an issue with the audio. I know what's wrong. It's using the wrong thing. It's using the wrong Falcon variant. No side guns. Oh, actually, it should be no guns. No side guns. Guns. Okay, that's not a variant. Minor mistake undoes hours of work. Yeah, it hasn't taken that long to figure out. I've just been learning command scripts right now. Can't wait to listen to the explosions. No guns. Oh, no side guns is one word. Gotcha. I think one of the objects from it hit something. No side guns. Hey, Tanner, real quick. Have you ever seen this animation? Because I swear these animations don't pop up in Halo Reach at all. Have we seen ODSTs and Marines on the side seats for Falcons? Because I don't think they use this. It's in base Halo Reach, but I don't think I've ever seen this. I've seen those? I haven't. I don't remember seeing them in the Gase game. I thought they might be on the Falcons when you do the drop-off part in the thing, but, you know, do an Exodus once the guns are enabled. Okay. Yeah, thankfully they still move. The default bench animation, gotcha. I'm going to make sure they're not following me, because I don't want them to follow me. For the Marines. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Oh, I got the shotgun working. It turns out there was a problem with Foundation, and it wasn't my fault. I helped Crisp fix a bug. Let me erase squads. So now we have the shotgun working. There we go. It uses a mix of Halo Reach and Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary sounds. Something just feels wrong with the shotgun. Probably the anniversary sounds. Probably the pump too. The pump sounds a little bit like out of what's it called? Out of tune. It is also it's the Halo. It also could be the fact that it's the Halo 2 anniversary. Maybe it's the animations. Oh, I sped up the reload animation. Slap a flashlight on the left side. It doesn't need a flashlight on the left side because the flashlight is on the barrel. It's the Halo 2 anniversary multiplayer model with blue lights. I feel like it's small. Could be. It could be that this is like, I had to pull this back a bit so the hand would actually hold the pump action part. Because if you don't, the Spartan holds it at like this point and it looks like he has no grip at all. So I had to like pull the pump back a lot, which like kind of has this error, but you don't see it in gameplay. It looks better in centered crosshairs. Hey, buddy. How you doing? I don't know what you're pointing at, but there is currently a wall there. It's like they don't want to associate with this one ODST. All right, hang on. Where's the squad? Where's their objective? Defenders. Where? Okay, because it's all pointing into the center there. All right, so I'll have it pointing in this direction. I'll have it pointing in this direction so they look in that direction. I feel like I can do more than that, can't I? No, that just does that. Delete directions. I have no idea how any of this works. Delete directions. How do I make them point away from the direction? Because I saw that they do that with the other thing. Cover. Oh, reverse direction. There we go. So if I put it all the way over here, there we are. I'm too used to the reach shotgun. That's fair. The main reason why I made it though is so it's for the Pillar of Autumn mission. When you get to the Pillar of Autumn, once you get to that, right after Carter has a problem. I'm gonna start switching all the weapons with like combat evolved weapons to like, show that the Pillar of Autumn has different stuff. And I use the Halo 5 model for this. I use the Halo 5 model because the Halo 3 model just looks out of place in Halo Reach. And also because I also like the green on the AR because it reminds me of is it the demo? Like when they first showed off Halo, it had the things. Adjust the color scheme for the AR. I do need to do that at some point. It does look very like washed out. Do you remember Vanos Gaming? I do. I never really watched them though. Mine is also the Halo 5, but it has a CE color scheme and it looks way better. That's fair. I gave it the Halo CEA sound effects. Oh yeah, this is my stanchion. It's just a Halo Reach sniper with a Halo 4 railgun slapped to the front. But it worked out pretty nicely because it's fucking cool.
Remember, this was your idea.
I love the dialogue that we get from these guys. Yeah, I think God, I just did not give this thing a lot of zoom. It legit looks like the Halo Wars 2 stanchion. Yeah, I thought about when I figured out how to do Halo Infinite textures, I was thinking of porting over the Halo Infinite stanchion into this game. Which reminds me, I have replaced a fuck ton of helmets with Halo Infinite helmets, and I also replaced JFO shoulders with Mark IV so I could do this. Worked out pretty nicely in the end. The colors are a little bit off, but I think that's just because the details on Halo Infinite is a lot higher than Halo Reach. But I replaced the JFO shoulders, not the JFO, the little jump jet shoulders with these ones. So you can actually wear this when you change your gear. But yeah, these guys are spawned in when you start the firefight match, and every set of something random will pop in and hand over to you. I want to do a stanchion, but I want to reanimate it so it's a bullpup or a straight bolt action. I really want to get into animating so I can make a bolt action sniper too. The only bolt action sniper I know that anyone's done in Halo has been the, what are they called? The people who did Halo Combat Evolved Plus. The guys who did CE Plus, they did the bolt action rifle and they put it in their mod. And it was really good. I want to learn how to animate so I can do that myself. I did also fix the issue with the Jackal shield. The fuck? I fixed the issue with the Jackal shield. So it turns out the Jackal shield inherently has a thing where the owner of the Jackal shield takes a little bit of body shot damage. And I did find it. It's somewhere in the model tags. But I fixed it. Why does it look like that? It kind of looks off. I don't remember it looking that off. I'm sure it's fine. It turns out the Jackal shield has a thing on it that makes the owner take a little bit of damage, which is, I'm not crazy. I've always known it since I was a wee lad playing Halo Reach, but you can kill Jackals just by shooting their shield. Jackals in Halo Reach can die by just having their shield shot at. If you shoot it enough times, eventually they will just die to the shield damage. Time to finish off this command script. Sleep 90. AI kill. Falcon ODST drop. Just to make sure that it's asleep for enough time before it leaves. Cringe. Hey, Zetamadon. Compile the scripts. Trust you don't want to know. Fair enough. Yeah, they get stuck there. Oop. Oh, he actually got unstuck. All right. Let's do a map reset. Because I'm dumb and I left them there. All right. Now we just need more things. We need more point sets for them to fly off to. And then we erase the AI. Beef. Be free. I'm going to call this Be Free. Call B free 1. B free 1. B free 2. B free 3. You can't see him from here, can you? Yes, you still can. B 3 4. And then we erase the squad. Back to scripting. B 1. Tanner, do you use the Halo script app or do you just use Notepad or something? 3 free. I didn't need to do that. AI erase Falcon ODST drop. That should be the full command script. Compile scripts. No issues. We love it when there aren't any issues because it means I didn't break anything. And you know your boy breaks a lot of things. All right, let's see. He'll fly down, the stop and spin, letting all these guys out, sleep for 90 seconds, and then book it. I just realized I'm not showing you. Now he'll fly off into the sunset. There we go. And he leaves behind a beautiful squad of... Where the fuck are the ODSTs? Oh, there they are. He leaves behind a beautiful squad of flourishing ODSTs that will defend this giant section for you. Or at least help you defend. The whole point is more allies for help, for backup. That's the first one I want to do. The second one, I don't think this place has enough room for a tank. I was going to do a Scorpion tank, but now that I'm looking at it, the Scorpion would like be blocked off from the other areas because this back area, I'm pretty sure is out of bounds. I can actually check to see if it's out of bounds. Trigger volumes. This little rock spire is a kill volume for some reason. So is this. I'm assuming that's supposed to be the inside? Oh, it goes upwards. Gotcha. So you can't still tell the rock. Another rock. A lot of these seem to just be on top of rock, so you can't just stay outside on a rock. Maybe I was just standing on a rock, and that's why I thought there was a kill volume. There's even one on this tree. Okay, maybe Bungie went a little bit too far with the kill volumes. This is the Wraith volume. All right, well, it should be fine, I guess. We got our things for Spartan followers, and we have defenders. So that's boon number 1. What I want to do now is I want to figure out how to make it so when the game, when we get the new set, it does it. So that won't do anything on its own. I actually need to call that in the scripting. I also replaced the Final Wave music with the ODST banger that is Skyline. Firefight? Yeah, this is Firefight. I'm just making a firefight map. Also, Zerdum, If it pleases thee, let me check. Which one is foundation? If it pleases thee, I have replaced a few things. If we do the helmet head dummy, I replaced a few things. Now when you choose those new mythical helmets in Reach's thing, I've replaced them all. We have Raven, Mark IV from Infinite, Orion, Mirage, Classic EOD, Hayabusa, Classic Scout, Mark 7, Hunter. I just think Hunter looks cool. The other Mark IV helmet, and I got to replace these ones. But yeah, no, now I've made it. This affects the player too, by the way. If you choose one of the old mythic helmets in the customization, it'll be replaced with this. One of these helmets. I also made some shoulders, so now we can have red team. Actually happy with how it turned out. Yeah, I need to figure out how to get this to work. Hey, Tanner, do you know how to... That area is not out of bounds? Oh. Tanner, do you know how to check how to make a script run when the set is complete? Actually, you know what? Never mind. I'm going to check... I'm going to boot up the scripting for... What's it called? Let me close this map real quick. I'm going to boot up the map for Installation 04 and check the Pelican, because the Pelican does it every set. That one should be in its own script folder rather than me having to sift through the globals. Data, levels, DLC, CEX. Why'd they name it CEX? That sounds like sex. Main. Bungie arbitrarily deciding to make it possible for players to have fun. Challenge impossible. Tanner, you might be delayed. I can't tell if you're responding to the thing from earlier. 1. I think specifically Tanner might have a delay because you might be talking about the thing from earlier. $10 seconds, fair enough. How do they make this look like both new and shiny and old? Yeah, I'm learning modding for CE right now. This is some good stuff. This is Halo Reach, so I don't know how much you're going to be learning from me, but welcome to the modding community. Hey lady, how you doing today? AI, squads, extras. All right, this Guilty Spark. Ads touching my beans, get wrecked. Pelican. This is the one I think it is. Yeah, this is the Pelican. Is Reach best for modding, I assume? I'll move on to it one day. I guess it depends on what you prefer. I know a lot of people really enjoy modding Halo 4, surprisingly enough. Wrecked? Oh, sorry, hang on. Twitch interactive throwing system. How dare? Yeah, give me a sec. There we go. Rect should be enabled now. Let me give you a free Rect, lady. Ow. Never mind, you don't get a free Rect. That hurt my fucking ears. Zerdum, thank you for the resub, for subscribing for 16 months.
Stupid face.
That hurt my fucking ears. Okay. Let me see here. Command script. CSF Pelican. Here we are. I refuse to believe this is the only one here. I didn't do muffin. Yeah, you didn't do muffin. I know you didn't. Doesn't mean I'm going to give it out again for free. Why is this the way you are? Only 2 for the entire file. Why are you guys throwing shit at me now? I drink liquid. Thankfully, I have Coke here. Twitch chat gets to throw shit at me, and I feel like that's just like the one thing I probably shouldn't have given them. It's interactive. Yeah. Sure. SFM is dying, but I gotta finish this animation, man. Damn. Where does this command script come from? Fragments. Plus. Nope. I wonder how Bungie did anything in this fucking thing, because half the time I don't see, like, look at this real quick. Look at it. There's this command script right here, CSFF Halo Pelican. If I go into the search for something, this is the only time it ever appears. How the hell is this working? It's the only way Interact lets you. Of course it is. It's throwing shit at my face. This is the only time this thing appears in the entire script document. How does it get called upon? Check the command script the squad itself is using. Wait, can you make a squad run a command script just by being, when it gets placed? Is that how it works? Can you just do that? Yes, you can? I don't have to call upon a script myself? That sounds cool. All right, then I guess I have to figure out what is placing this. What script is placing the squad then? 0 matches. Okay, well, oh, that's the wrong file. 2 matches. Okay, that's a void script. If vehicle seat test Warthog 1 blank is false, then begin the script. Okay, hang on. If survival mode wave gets 0, then play script. Gotcha. That's how that works. I'm going to copy that. And I'm going to try this here. Wait, that's probably not how that works. I can't just place that there. Hang on. Stays in this loop forever. This is probably not the way to do it, but ODST drop test. Probably not the way to do it. I'm probably going to get an error, but you know, we could always check. Random roll boon. Let me go back. I'm missing another thing there. Hang on. Okay, then we want to make a voided script. Script void random roll boon AI place Falcon ODST drop. Now we got to go back to the other thing and make sure that it works. I didn't know that you could run command scripts just by spawning in AI. Had I known that, I would have done that like ages ago. But no, this brain is only big enough for little bits of information. And a lot of Halo information. Oh, big stretch. I think one of the worst parts about testing Firefight is that the tag test lags so incredibly badly that I'm better off packaging the map and putting it in Reach before I touch anything else. I feel like that's the case with Halo Reach's... Like, when it comes to the later Halo's mod tools, Halo Combat Evolved works perfectly fine. It's just the other Halo games have issues. Okay. Hide all this. Actually, no, don't hide. Actually, we can hide all that. Compile scripts. Here we go. Okay, if that's the case, why can the other one be void? Static void. Static void. That was the only issue it said. That was the only issue. Pog. So now we go over to AI squads. Falcon squads. Go down to spawn points. Placement script. Save. Scripts have already been compiled and we spawn them in. Hell yeah. That worked. Now I just have to start up a game and make sure that it works with the thing. They all jump out and they continue on their journey of being ODSTs. Now, I'm hoping that it works because then after that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this. I'm going to change this. I'm going to make it roll. I'm going to make it randomly roll. And then every single set start, this will get a different thing. And this is just going to continuously check to make sure the thing is the thing. Let's package the map. Tags, levels, firefight, park, FTH. Okay, let me boot up Halo MCC with mod tools disabled. All we have to do is get through a full set, which doesn't take too long. I hope. Three four three Industries TM. Oh. Yes, no menu music because I'll often have Halo in the background and I don't want menu music just constantly playing. God, this font looks so off when it's not in the modded environment. Make my Spartan back again. Where's Sniper? There we go. Spartan's back to normal. I really wish that I could do customizable elites, but I can't. If I was to do customizable elites, I would have to replace the main player character with the elites, and I'd have to change their armor accordingly. Now that I think about it, it can be done. It can be done, but I'd have to change the main thing to Spartans, and I have to go through all the stuff. New peak update. I need to update. Yes, I did hear about that. I need to try that at some point. Time to wait for this thing to do. How's the modding going, Leche? It's going good, actually. I haven't had many problems yet, except for the fact that I accidentally deleted a squad. But that's neither here nor there. Now we just sit here and wait for the game to load up all the stuff. Or the mod tools too. I'm just trying to think of what the boons could be other than like, obviously there's ODST drop, but what else could we do with the boons? Like what other things could we have dropped off for the player? I thought about a tank, but I feel like a tank would be either A, too busted, or B, too strong in an enclosed place. I did remove the... Every so often, a Wraith would be dropped off in Firefight. But it was way too... The Wraith was way too often, so I replaced the Wraith with Revenants. Because it just kept spawning in Wraiths, and it would just keep blowing up the AI allies, and it just wasn't fun. We'd be We're booning. Rocket Hog. Park does start with a Rocket Hog, but I changed it to a Chain Gun Hog. I could do a Gauss Hog, because then the firing is up to the AI instead of the player, unless you're playing with more people. I do want to test multiplayer at some point. I do want to see no, that's not really a problem. I was going to say a problem is connection between co-op, but then I remembered that this is not campaign. Campaign is the one with shit connection between players, not Firefight. But I do at one point want to send out, I do want to at some point give people access to this and say not finished product, do need people to test it, go play as a 4-stack so you don't have me talking into your ear about why that's a thing, then come back to me and then I'll tell you why. Because I feel like if I'm there, I'm going to be like, oh yeah, but that's because of that. That's because of that. Oh, that's because of that. When I don't want to be sitting there saying that's because of that. Exactly, Zodom. So break it. Yeah, basically. I want people to break it or to basically test the weapons in Sandbox and give feedback on like the way things work and look. Basically the same thing I did to that poor dude that I made play my dumbass Freddy mod. Except this isn't going to be a FNAF mod. All right, here we go. Should just be called Park. Yep. Firefight Harbor. I already made a game mode. I'm basically testing it without the what's it called? I forgot the name of it. I'm testing it without the skulls enabling. So it's no skulls, just gameplay. Firefight.
The VNet shows Covenant activity in this sector. Dig in and make sure they don't get past you. Set start.
Greetings. Greetings, Spartan Red Team. I'm gonna use this loadout for you, Zodum. By the way, the Spartans will follow you. I want the Spartans to follow you, but not the other stuff that come from the boons. Bruh. Was that the Halo 5 AR? Yeah, I made it act like the Halo Combat Evolved AR because the Halo 3 AR doesn't really fit Reach. Oh yeah, this is my Jackal Shield armor ability. See, if I didn't change this to a Revenant, there would already be a Wraith on the field. But he can still run you over very quickly, though. Yeah, that was the Halo 5 AR, though. I just think the Halo 5 AR fits a Combat Evolved looking AR more in Reach than the Halo 3 AR does. The problem with the Halo 3 AR is it just doesn't have enough detail for Reach, in my opinion. Chat, it seems we have a little bit of a problem. I was wondering why the grunts were vanishing into thin air. The cavalry has arrived. So apparently survival mode wave get 0 did not work. Is it because it says above? That was not supposed to happen. You are correct. Survival mode. Survival mode wave get. I think, is it supposed to be equals to 0 or what? It's the same script I did here. It could be that it's set to continuous. Sleep until survival mode should drop weapons. Okay, this is the only time this occurs. That must mean it's its own script. Hang on. Survival mode. No, should drop weapons is not a thing. So I think it's doing it because every wave is technically above wave 0. Time to consult the world's best archive. Halo Mods Discord. There's a survival mode tag in globals? Where are the globals? Oh, my globals. Okay, close all this off. Globals. Survival game. Survival welcome, new set. End a set. Okay. Survival new set. Let's try this. Let's check something. Survive. You can force it to begin a new set. You can also tell it to end the set. That's really cool. There's so much shit here. Okay, hang on. Let's try this. Survival mode set. No, okay. Survival mode. Wait. Oh, the set get. No, that's not what I want. Is it set done? Rounds per set. There's 5 rounds per set. There's 1 set. So I'm with wave get. Is it equals to? Is it less to equals or is it less to equals or equals to less? Is it this? Hang on. Oh, wait. No, that wouldn't work. No, that wouldn't work because that's going to keep spawning in enemies. If I do equals, then the moment the game starts, it's going to constantly keep spawning enemies. That's a global value, isn't it? It is a global value. I see. I get it now. It's because this has been a global the entire time. So I don't need to... Fuck. Sleep until... Put that... If... Clean it up a little bit. Yeah, then keep this in the loop forever. Okay, so... Does it sleep until... Wait, what? Sleep until begin... Okay. Sleep... until Skin. Skin. No. Oh, yeah, here. I accidentally full screened that. I thought I almost crashed it for a second. False. No, that shouldn't be it. Oh, it's doing that thing where it's got the... It's got... No, I don't want that. Oh, it's done that stupid thing where it makes the window so large that the part that you grab is out of reach. Reach, yeah. Does anyone know what the fucking stupid Windows thing is to make something smaller? Press Alt. Alt plus space or Alt space? No, okay. It's not appearing here. Fuck, I can't change anything now. I can't mess with this now. I hate this shit so much. You see how it's like this? I can't get to the top of the thing anymore. Oh my God, there we go. Would you ever consider being gay? Nah. Like what? What were you expecting when you typed in that message? Well, like what was your end game? Listening to. That's right. That's right. That's right. Wait, is it a... Because I like you? Well, that's unfortunate, because I don't like you. Oh, I didn't fuck it up. Nope, I did fuck it up. That's unfortunate. False. Let's see here. Yep. That looks about right. Okay. File scripts. I didn't fuck it up. Are you really doing that stupid... What? It's from that one Chris Hansen thing. It's from an anime, isn't it? What's that thing called? Something. I've seen the clip, but I don't know what it's from. I don't know what the show's called. Fuck it. Hang on. I have an idea. Boondocks? Is that what it's called? I have an idea to check to see if this works. We'll remove any and all of these errors except for... So for these two, we'll keep that off. All right, time for my favorite way of testing.
Firefight. The mission is simple, Spartan. Secure this area. Set start. Reinforcements. 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 Weapon drawn. Round start.
Okay. If anyone's wondering what I did, I put on the Medusa cheat, so anyone who looks at me instantly dies. And I just sped up game speed to like 50 times, not 50 times faster, but like 5 times faster than usual. And I just stood on the most open area possible and spammed jump and shooting. And that is how you complete a full set of Firefight quickly. Thank you for watching my tutorial. Oh, Zerdum, I don't know if you've noticed. What do you think of my HUD lines? I added HUD lines. I like HUD lines. Don't know if I like Infinite's HUD lines and Halo 3's HUD lines. I don't like Halo 5's HUD lines. Mainly because it also has the inside of the helmet. The inside of the helmet's cool, but I don't like it. It does remind me of Republic Commandos, though. We're still waiting for this thing to compile. Oh boy, I love compiling. It's fine. Yeah, I didn't want it to be too noticeable, but I just wanted some kind of element. I thought about changing the health bar to a line, not a line, but like not increments like the squares, but just making it like a line that goes down. Kind of like Halo 5. Still not having automatic health recharge. I did think about automatic health recharge though. But I might make it equipment that just gives you health. I remember the good old days where you could make an armored mongoose by just plopping one of these on top of it in Forge World. Who else did that? Who else made armored mongoose by plopping one of these barricades on top of a mongoose in Forge? Yeah. That's like some that's old shit right there. Wait, make it a reality? Yeah, I'm going to go into Blender. I'll do that later. I'll go into Blender and make a mongoose model with that on top of it. Just make it a separate tag. That sounds so funny. Because I just remember doing that with my brother. We would just drive. You'd get into the driver's seat and we'd drive into each other while the other ran away and shot at us. the invincible mongoose. And the same with the warthog, have the 2 barricades on either side. All right, map is completed compiling. All right, let's test it out. Yeah. I'd have to change the collision model on the mongoose if I did that, wouldn't I? Actually, I don't have to make a blender model. I could just attach it.
Area locked down. Nobody gets in or out. Set start.
Oh, here you go, Zedum. See Magnum. Ooh, it's sprinting. I couldn't care less. I did find it funny that they didn't just reuse the Reach sprint animation. They made their own one. I appreciate the dedication. I sprinting with the Halo CE Magnum. If you think about it, VKMT beat Halo Studios before they could do it. Shut the fuck up. No. I don't know if I want to bring back the original Halo Reach Plasma Pistol with the little iron sight on top, or if I should leave it without the iron sight. Ew, Anniversary Magnum. Yeah, I prefer the sound. It sounds beefier and fits Reach more than the CE Magnum does. You just restart my laptop real quick. Oh, good. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if did I already show you this, Adam? Going to work yet? Oh, I was going to show you this. Halo 2 animations, because I prefer them. Yes, it also has the Halo 2 stats, by the way. Yeah, you take that. Oh yeah, the plasma rifle is a lot more powerful now. It has a much faster projectile speed. And, oh, hello. Gotcha. That's a Halo 2 anniversary shotgun? Yeah, Halo 2 sword. Sword animations. But yeah, it's a Halo 2 anniversary shotgun from multiplayer with the Halo C lights on it. I did also increase the reload speed so it could hold 12 shells and not take a million years just to load those shells. Here's the plasma rifle. Oh, where's the other Spartan? Oh, there he is. Douglas. Oh, wait, no, it's Alice. Is that Alice or Douglas? That's Alice. But yeah, now it's actually worthwhile to give your Marine and Spartan allies Covenant weapons. Because they can melt shields with them. Okay, yeah, I'm out. See ya. Might need to revert the firing patterns on the thing though. Karma Charger. Welcome back. Yeah, your eyes do not deceive you. Halo 2 animations for the sword. I did this like this. This is the second thing I did when I figured out animation importing. Because I really like the Halo 2 animations. Oh, I did. I'm dead. I'd be alive a lot more if I wasn't just throwing myself into danger. I might also increase base movement speed. Barricade is too strong. I was trying out Mythic Overhaul the other day to see if, like, he's updated it yet. He hasn't, first off. I don't think he has. I think he's still working on it. Which, like, powder him. Powder Mythic Chaqui. I gotta ask, I really want to ask him at some point what the point of the sprint armor ability is. If he's got a power-up that's just sprint, but you can keep firing. I love how several gunfire sounds reverb. Played enough to cripple Da Vinci Resolve. Yeah. Yes, ODST music for when you hit the final wave. Where's Jerome? Oh, that's... What is he doing? Get out! Top 10 beats to ground enemy aircraft too, yeah. There we go. All right, now I have to do another wave to make sure that it can respawn after the thing's over. Either that or I just have to make it so it doesn't do this specific effect if you already have ODSTs. How long did it take you to compile the scenario? Not long. If I still... I don't have the thing open anymore. It probably took like maybe 2 minutes, not even, like a minute and a half. Where are the ODSTs? Oh, one's over here. Yeah, does anyone know why this keeps happening? How? I don't know. I just have a really beefy computer. But, no, give that back. Yeah, does anyone... Can someone please explain to me why when I give them this stuff, they hold it super high up. It's been happening with my new weapons. Every time I give them a new weapon, they hold it like up here. Specifically Spartans do. Like here. Like why are you doing that? You have that back. Because IK. Oh, it's IK rig? Alright, I might have to look into that later. For now it works. Their rifle animations just make them hold the guns like that. Well, it doesn't... That's the thing. If you put the gun away, then bring it back out, it doesn't do that. Ah, yes, my focus rifle.
Double kill.
It's only on the first equip. Okay, bud, you didn't have to steal my kill like that.
Double kill. I'm reloading. Reinforcements.
Oh, they're gonna land near the ODSTs. Triple kill with just the explosion. Are the other ODSTs dead or something? Where are the other ones? Did one of them really get crushed by this thing? No. Maybe I've hit a limit on how many allies you can have. Maybe you can only have 4 allies. Maybe that's what's going on.
Double kill.
You don't have a firing animation. Is that normal? Or are you just really good at managing recoil? The carbine unholster animation is having the carbine disappears slowly, bugging me. That's fair. It's so cool knowing that the AI can do that. All right, hand over. I need to do HUD elements for this thing. Jesus. The fucking... I don't remember modding these guys to have better aim. I think the Spartans are just really good at doing their job. Oop. Don't hurt them, ODST. He's just an ODST. He's just a little guy. Yeah, the ODST should be staying over there now by himself. Yeah, there he is. He's defending like a good ODST. The ODST is doing a great job at defending. Except for the fact that he's now down here. Hey! Yeah, that's why I chose the jetpack ODST, so they could jump up places and not get trapped. Another drop pod. We lost an ODST. All right, one more wave, and if the ODSTs still spawn in, then what I've done is working. I'm trying to get up there. You just hit the... Let him go. I want to see if I can get a full team of these. Oh, hello. There's another guy with one. I think I did a good job making the focus rifle a scary to go against sniper and a good sniper to use, and not be a sniper rifle that would just... like that just drains shields from far away. Without it being something completely busted. Because I feel like there was the chance that I might accidentally make the focus rifle too powerful. There's the sniper. I was wondering where the sniper jackal was. I also need to fix the Mauler melee animation. I might take this from you because you're doing way too much with that. You're making me look bad in front of chat. Ah, it's chieftains. Unfortunately, chieftains don't have enough power to survive a Gauss cannon in the face. I had a feeling they were just going to melee him out the way. Okay, now, okay. So good thing is last time they were appearing as enemies when the set was almost over. Now they are not. Yeah, he's holding it. She's holding it super high up now. Nice job. And it works. Now all I have to do is attach it to a random number generator and make it so it randomly rolls something. Okay, it's still 3 ODSTs as well. So I don't know what happened to the first 3 ODSTs. They seem to have just vanished.
Hey, Spartan. Need some help with your rig?
No, you're just holding that gun really high up.
I'll put it to good use.
Okay, so now after every single wave, it summons more ODSTs.
Got one.
Triple kill.
You can have that. You're going to be standing up here. Basically, the main point of it is supposed to be, regardless of what boon you get, you will get some kind of ally to help you. Just to make it so every set feels fresh. Do you think that the ODSTs are a bit too brash? They don't really take a lot of cover.
Reinforcements.
Works though. Shot in the back. But yeah, I think this could work if you just have ODSTs defending an area. Looks like you have like a little team going on. I'm also thinking of, I want to figure out how to do drop pods too. I do want to figure out how drop pods work. Does seem to be working pretty well. I'm also glad that I replaced the Wraiths with Revenants, because the Wraiths were just destroying everything that spawned in. I do want to do Heretic Elites at some point. Gotta sleep, man. By the way, drop pods are vehicles that are attached to an invisible device machine markers that plays an animation and plays FX and sounds. Yeah, I did try looking into them, but every time I tried it, it would break. I do have drop pods as well as animation graphs set up so that the player and ODSTs can use them. I'm just trying to figure out how they get set up and everything. I'll have to figure that out at some point. But yeah, that works. It's time to start working on the random number generator part of it. But I will quickly be right back because I need... oh shit, it's 5 o'clock. It's nearly stream end time. Give me one moment, chat. Okay. So I will be eating shortly. So we're going to call stream here. I hope everyone has a good day, night, whatever time it is. We're going to find someone to raid though. As for YouTube, YouTube cannot raid. If you'd like to go say hi to whoever we raid, go to the purple app. But for YouTube, we will have to say goodbye for now. Bye, YouTube. Bye. As for Twitch, yes, you guys thought I forgot about you. Who is live right now? Not many people live. Don't think anyone really does Halo modding. I feel like not a lot of people stream their modding. No, I don't think many people streaming their modding. Everyone's just playing the game. Puh, imagine playing Halo. Yeah, no, I don't really have anything to, so we're just going to end stream here. Hope everyone has a good day.